what's up, Alberto? A quick demo video for you for your KR Sabers crossguard. Got this done this afternoon. You had provided all of the parts for me, so this was just pretty much a wiring job. So you gave me the Goth Eco chassis, the Proffie, the speaker, battery tabs, everything, the stock V2s. You got 3 sets in here, obviously. You got one in here for your main connector, and then one for each of your quillions. Now, I don't have any small 7/8 inch blades to show you that the quillions light up. I have a large 7/8 inch blade that we can put in here. It's going to look awkward, but it does show you that they're programmed correctly because it won't light the whole thing up. And you can at least see that these work. All right. How to get to the chassis is you want to come over here, and I've got the screw out for right now. Put it over here so I don't forget it. I've got it completely out, which you don't have to do. You just have to loosen it. You'll have a screw right here. Loosen that. You can take it out if you want to. You do not have to take the side ones out. So leave this one in. Leave this one in. But once you take that, come over here, pop this wire. I did cut it right here. All right, so that you could just take this handle and turn it counterclockwise and then kind of slide it off. All right. And this is your Goth Eco chassis. Has a kill switch right here. Came with a 28mm speaker. I don't think this is a KR one. It's definitely not a smuggler's one. I'm not sure what it is, but it's in there and it's working well. This holds an 18650 battery. The battery is also something you provided. Now you'll notice on this Goth chassis, if I can get it to focus, that little, it's got 2 nubs over here next to the negative battery side, or the negative side of the battery rather, to help hold the battery in, and that does an excellent job. It is a little bit cumbersome to take the battery out. You can do it. I use just a pair of tweezers and kind of like pry it out and pull it out. But once you get that in there, it's definitely doing its job. It's not going anywhere. All right, so I'm just going to leave it in there for now. I'll leave it in when I ship it because I've got it turned off with the kill switch. Proffie board here. You can get to your SD card and your micro USB from right there, so you never have to move the board. I did get the 2 sound fonts on here that you had on your SD card that you sent. I just programmed them. Everything's working well. So what we want to do basically is just come over here and flip the switch.
Kill them all.
And then put our handle on. I won't tighten the handle for the demo, but you will want to, after you put this handle on, come back through and tighten up that screw right there that I've got out for the moment. Right there. Okay. 2-button setup. So the top switch here is your activation. Bottom down here. Right here on the pillbox is your auxiliary. You got all of your LEDs firing up. Good smooth swing. And I gave you twist off. Now if I hold it at an angle to where you can see the main emitter and the quillions, you'll notice I do have the quillions on a delayed ignition. One more time. And of course the other side matches, right? One more time. Now we'll just kind of put these in here. And I'll fire it up just to show you that both sides work. All right. You might want to get some side blades from Etsy or something like that. But for now, you can see how the LEDs stop right here because I have them programmed at like 28 LEDs or something. I think it's 28 LEDs for a side blade. So that side works. We'll take this out and flip it around. Put it in the other side.
Kylo Ren.
Whoops. I accidentally hit the auxiliary button, which is what you do when you want to trade sound fonts. So that one's in there. And you see how that one stops right there too. So it's programmed for a side blade. And we'll put a main blade in here. Now this thing looks really wonky. And you'll notice the main blade will fire off before the side blade. Again. Just like that. All right, we'll take these blades out. Yeah, I don't do these very often, so I don't have any quillions that are laying around.
Kylo Ren.
That are laying around for testing. All right, but this is basically just to show you that the saber works. So yeah, to change sound fonts, just hit auxiliary.
Kylo Ren.
You have 2. These are known a little bit for having a bit of an engine wobble when they're all installed. I did go through, and I do have a trick to take that out of there. So there's no wobble in this saber. It is nice and sturdy, and everything is well put together. To play your soundtrack, and it's the same soundtrack for each font. You didn't have any that you sent. I just put one on there. It's a long press on the power when the saber's off. Another long press to turn it off. Just like that. All right, and then when we're done, we'll pop this wire back out, loosen up that back screw again, take our handle off, and I'll turn this on and flip the kill switch so that you can see it's doing its job. So power, and then flip the switch on the side of the chassis, and it kills everything just like it should. All right. And that's basically your KR Sabers Crossguard. Let me know if you got any questions, and if not, this guy will go out in the mail to you tomorrow. Thanks, man.